Hey, it's Brett and Coach here with part 2 of my suburban brewery adventure for my Drink Illinois passport, where we are over 75 stickers. We will see if we get to 100, but we are here at Alter Brewing out here in Oak Brook. But let's jump right into my flight of 4. First up is Heavy Squeeze, which is a lemon wheat ale coming in at 5.5%. Very tart lemonade-y scent that I'm really looking forward to taking a sip. On the menu, it says lemon Skittles. I don't think that could be any more accurate. Sweet, tart, lemony, bright, refreshing. A strong start. I would give this an 8. And for a cherry wheat coming in at 6%, this is King Battalion. A beautiful rusty ruby red color to it. It almost reminds me of a cranberry bread, where it does have that deeper, bready, maltier flavors, but still a nice citrusy, fruity element to it to balance it out. I don't know if it would be my go-to, but I can appreciate the creativity. I would give this a 7. And this is Rover and Out, which is an IPA coming in at 7.6%. Specifically, it's a red IPA, and it boasts that it has flavors of melon and other fruits. Smells like an IPA with a handful of adjuncts in it, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. What an interesting take on a beer. I don't know if red IPAs are really common, so extra points for that. It's a little bit sweeter than a normal IPA, but still has that floral hoppiness that you come to expect. I find it actually surprisingly enjoyable. I'd give this a 7 overall. And creativity did probably jump it a point or two. Coming in at 8%, this is Creek, which is a Belgian-style cherry sour ale. And on the menu, slightly cryptic, but it says this is a Creek that shows that patience really pays off. So I'm guessing it was aged or took longer to brew compared to some of the other ones. Funky, farmhousey, tart, sour smell to it. I am either going to love this or absolutely hate this. That is intense. Super sour, super bold. Has a really strong funk to it that actually balances very well with the tart cherry juice flavor. This was definitely on the love it side. I am going to be a bit bold here, and this may be the highest score that I've given in a hot minute. I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like it. It is kind of everything I really look forward to in this style of beer. A sourness, a funk, a strong flavor, willing to be unabashedly itself and unique. I think out of the 4 breweries now that I've tried today, this is number 1. It's a slap in the face in the best way. They definitely saved the best beer for last in my flight, but let's move on to another location. But Alter Brewing definitely might end up somewhere on my finale list for great beer. So for our second place today, we are here at One Lake Brewing, which is getting slowly closer and closer to the main part of Chicago. I got a quick flight. We do have 30 minutes because this was last call. They do close at 8. We did walk in at 7:29, so let's get these down. This is Hockey Mom Seltzer coming in at 5.1%. It has blueberry and citrus. Not the biggest flavor, but I love the color. I love the drinkability. A nice fruitiness without being too intense. A good amount of carbonation without being too much. Tongue feel goes down super smooth. This pink color is top notch. I'd give this one a 6.5. And for Checkmate, which is our next one, it is a dark Czech lager, coming in at 4.5%. Smells dark, rich, almost coffee-like. Coffee, deep, complex. It has like a pretzel saltiness that I really enjoy. It's more toasty than a lot of Czech lagers are. Thoroughly enjoy this. I would drink multiple ones of this. This would get an 8.5 out of 10. And at 7.5%, this is Lando, a juicy IPA. Not super floral, a good hop flavor, slightly bitter without being overpowering. The hoppiness almost turns citrusy that I really enjoy. I'd give this a 7.5. For an IPA, this is very solid. And for the House Radler, this is coming in at 5.6%, which is the Yudu Yuzu. Fruity, floral, still pretty crisp. Has a good yuzu flavor, which can be pretty hard to nail down. Love the color of it for a Radler. Sweet but not overbearing. I'd give this a 7 as well. I am thoroughly impressed with the variety of all four. I think I got a very diverse flight here, especially when it comes to color. Pleasantly surprised. I would be interesting to try the rest of the menu, but since it is last call, let's move on to our last place. So for our last stop for today, we are at Suncatcher. I've heard very good things about it. A couple of the bartenders that we're on friendly good terms with said this is a place to really look out for, so we definitely prioritized to make sure we came here. I got 3 here in a little flight of 5 ounces. This is the brown ale coming in at 4.3%. Smells complex, a little chocolatey. It's what I like out of a brown ale, but also saying this is a brown ale, this is very dark. So I appreciate the honesty of type of beer. Let's just hope it holds up. Very coffee forward, bitterness in a good way. It doesn't have too many adjuncts to it, but it has a nice roasty maltiness, and saying it's a brown ale is very direct that I appreciate. This is a 7.5. They said what it is, and it met expectations. And then this is the Michigan Ale coming in at 5.5%, which it has notes of pineapple, berry, and resin. So I expect something a little fruity, a little citrusy, but still very bitter hoppiness based on the resin. Has a good floral yet hoppy smell to it that I'm really looking forward to. With claiming resin, I expected it a lot more bitter, dank, harsh, bitey. I think it is a little bit on the lighter side of everything. It does have a subtle pineapple berry sweetness to it, but it doesn't steal the show. It reads a little bit closer to an IPA than like a typical ale for me, but it is still delicious. I would happily drink it on a patio like this. I'd give it a 6.5. This is the pub ale coming in at 3.9%, which with it being a lower ABV, I would be expecting it to be lighter in color, but clearly not so much. Smells very classic, clean, knowing what you're gonna get. Almost a everyman's beer type of scent to it, so very much a crowd pleaser. I'm a little bummed. This is the note that I ended up on. If I wanted to be polite, it's inoffensive. It's not bad. Can drink it. Chicago tap water has more flavor than this. It literally does nothing for me. It's fine. Congrats, you made it. I'd give it a 3.5 just because I feel like it overpromised and under-delivered. So if I had to pick out of these three, I would definitely go with the brown ale because it actually has the most robust flavor. Other than that, our last stop was here at Suncatcher Brewing. I would say 2 out of 3 of their beer were success. But this has been Brett and Coach. Don't forget to like, comment down below if you've ever been here and tasted their beers. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you next time in Coach.